Hello there, welcome to March, and this is the first Comics Eye video in a couple of months. I'm Newmark. I'm your host for Comics Eye, which you can find exclusively on Hub Pages. And what I want to talk about today, well, of course, is comic books. I'm sure most of you know already that I'm not really a big fan of DC's relaunch of the New 52. The books that I am a big fan of, well, a couple of the Batman books. Dark Knight, probably one of my favorites. I'm loving the artwork by David Finch, and the artwork really does it for me. Everybody knows by now how I feel about the artwork for a lot of this stuff. This latest one features Bane, as you can see on the cover, a little bit larger than I ever remember seeing him. Are we going to see the same thing with him breaking Batman's back again? I'm not going to tell you. I will tell you that this ties into an ongoing storyline for, well, actually, I guess issue 5. Well, actually, since the new reboot, I should say, because the original 5 issues that I came on board for were with the old DC, Batman the Dark Knight, before they went into the new 52. So, this is all new. It's tying in from the issue 1 of the new series. If you're not reading this book, you should be. This is one of the better DC books. I actually prefer this one over the regular Batman series. This one and Detective Comics are really good ones. Although I have to say that the Batman storyline wrapped up pretty well, and maybe I'll go into that in another Comics Eye video. This video that you're looking at is tying in with the newest Comics Eye, which is all about Jim Lee and his work with the new Justice League. The storyline for this, relaunching the Justice League in the new 52. Again, I haven't been thrilled with the new 52 and what DC did. I thought it was really a big mistake on their part, and boo to you, DC. But, yes for this. Justice League is working very well. I can't say enough about Jeff Johns' writing efforts for this, and the incomparable artwork of Jim Lee. And this is really about Jim Lee and his work on the Justice League. That's what this Comics Eye is going to be all about, in case you were wondering. But I got a couple of things that I want to just mention that you're going to be seeing coming up on Comics Eye very soon. The last couple of years, I have not been following too many of the Marvel comic books, especially X-Men. I really enjoyed X-Men for quite a long time, but as with a lot of the things that go on in comics, you know, to boost sales when things get bad, too many different X titles to follow, so I really stopped doing that a long time ago. What I've got here, though, is X-Men Endangered Species. This is what happened when Wanda Maximoff first turned around and uttered the words, "No more mutants." That was a really nice storyline to follow. I'm going to be writing about this at some point down the road. This ties in that whole storyline together. This is a hardcover edition, which I'm actually going to be selling at one point after I've finished rereading it and writing about it on eBay. I'll have more about that in the coming months. Well, probably not months, just a couple of weeks actually. Star Wars fans. Yes, I'm a big Star Wars guy. Well, maybe not big like some other people, but I did grow up on that. I mean, I was probably about 13 or 15 when the first Star Wars came out. Those first 3 in the Lucas trilogy, which I don't care what anybody says, that was not done on purpose. That was just trying to turn around and make money off of the Star Wars franchise by giving us a whole new 3 things, 3 movies that were supposed to happen before. And it's starting to become a trend now, and I don't like that either. If you're going to turn around and do something, think it out, plan it out. Give us 6, 9, I don't care. Give us a whole 12 of them, but start from the beginning. Don't give us something that catches us in the middle of a storyline and then backtrack. Like 12 years down the road. Anyway, what am I talking about here? Star Wars Dawn of the Jedi. This is a new series from Dark Horse Comics. I've never read one of these Star Wars comics, but This is a good one. This tells about the dawn of the Jedi. It's a good book to read. The artwork in here is just superlative. I can't say enough about it. I'm actually going to reread this one again before I write about it. So expect me to be doing a hub page about Star Wars Dawn of the Jedi coming up really soon. And for all you Magic players, of which I'm one on certain occasions, IDW, by now I'm sure if you're a Magic fan you already know about this, IDW has come out with a comic, Magic the Gathering. That's right, this is issue number 2. I've already taken the card out of there. So far, the first story was really okay. It wasn't super fantastic, but I'm hoping that it all comes together over the course of maybe this first story arc. It's written by Matt Forbeck, and the artwork is by Martin Cocolo. I hope I pronounced that right. I probably did not, but these aren't guys I really know. This is a whole new series. Is it worth reading? Well, if you're a fan of Magic the Gathering, I'm going to say yes. I remember reading a lot of the Magic the Gathering books that were put out in paperback a couple of years back, and for whatever reason that stopped being a practice. I wish they would do it again. They were good books to read. I'm hoping that the comic book lives up to what I enjoyed reading in those paperback books. So anyway, that's it for me. You'll catch this attached to the latest Comics Eye, Jim Lee and the Justice League. So catch you later and see you on another edition of Comics Eye exclusively on Hub Pages.